Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, January 10th, 2025. Let's find out what's going on the Forex economic calendar for today. Asian session data were in form of the household spending, which increased from minus 1.3% to minus 0.4% in Japan overall, and that's about everything we got from the Asian session. During the London session, we got data from the Switzerland. Unemployment rate increased from 2.6 to 2.8%, and then we got some data from the France. Consumer spending 0.3%, beats the expectations of 0.1%. Nevertheless, the major event of today is of course the non-farm payrolls data release, together with the average hourly earnings and the unemployment rate. These data are from the US and are scheduled for release at 2:30, and that's a major event of the Friday. Building permits, employment change and unemployment rate from Canada is scheduled at the same time at 2:30, and then we got data from the US again at 4 o'clock. Michigan consumer expectation, inflation and the consumer sentiment are scheduled for release. At the end of the day, that's about it. We got at 7 o'clock US Barker Hughes oil recount and total recount, and we are done with the day with the Fed's balance sheet scheduled for release 10:30. So very important and very crucial for the further market movement US session, especially because the non-farm payrolls data release. Now, after this calendar review, let's take a look at the charts. We are going to take a look at the euro dollar first. Ahead of the NFP payrolls, the euro dollar is not doing much. As we can see, the euro dollar volatility decreased after the rejection of 1.0440. Potential double local top was made here. The supply zone is still the major obstacle for the bulls in their way upward out of the channel and above the moving average. Right now, volatility is limited. We are trading close to the daily highs. The intraday technical support is 1.0274. Ultimately, we might go as long as 1.0242. This is the swing low from the January 2nd. The market expects the non-farm payrolls will bring lower amount of the jobs than it's being expected because of the various macro degrees, and that's the reason why we should expect the euro dollar to be bought across the board, because the market in that situation, if this scenario is correct, and then the investors will be buying euro, selling dollars. So there is a chance that we will break above this technical resistance and then towards the moving average. Nevertheless, momentum remains negative, remains at the level of 42 points only. So right now, no big change in the momentum. However, the market is being still positioned for the potential movement to the upside after the data release. This is the euro dollar. Let's find out what's going on the US dollar to the Japanese yen. The 4-hour chart reveals the local swing high at 158.53 that has been tested once, and then the market, as you can see, rejected the attempt to break above this level. We got the 4-hour down candle that formed here inside of this range, and this is still the situation where the range is being maintained. 157.58 is the local technical support, and the violation of this level would lead towards the test of this low here from the January 6, 2025 at 156.25. So please stay focused and vigilant. We are waiting for the US data because they will trigger more volatility, at least they should. US dollar index is on the highs of the day with the positive and strong momentum of 58 points. Clearly, bulls want to break above 109.44, the high from the January 2nd, just at the beginning of 2025. But so far, they were rejected at least twice. Here you can see this candles with a big long upper shadow. Then there is a bearish engulfing pattern in progress here, possibly signaling that the market is rejecting again the higher levels. So again, any data that are worse than expected from the NFP payrolls might trigger sell-off on the US dollar index, which means that the euro dollar could go higher. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is coming back from the lows of the demand zone. The swing low was made at the level of 91,141, just at the very end of the demand zone, when the momentum was on the level of 27 points, so below the extremely oversold conditions. Now sharp rebound to the upside. Apparently momentum is now 46 points. The market is trading close to the level of $95,000. Nevertheless, there is 100 periods moving average at 96,132, which will act as the dynamic technical resistance. And then of course there's still a long way towards the level of $102,698. So please keep an eye on the situation here. We will see how much the bulls will manage to retrace ahead of the NFP payrolls, because somehow the NFP payrolls will eventually influence the Bitcoin quotations as well. For now, the target is simple moving average 96,132, and on the momentum there is a neutral level of 50. So any breakout above the moving average would likely make the momentum to soar towards the next level, which is 70 points, extremely overbought conditions, and the market of course would go way higher towards 100 and 102,698 dollars. All previous levels, which for example this swing high and the all-time high, are still valid, and they will be used in the further analysis. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.